I hope you're not letting that power-up go to your head!
This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 Dragon Ball fights. For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest battles from across the Dragon Ball franchise. As you can imagine, there's plenty to pick from. Which Dragon Ball fight do you think is underrated? Let us know in the comments, and as always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which Dragon Ball list you want to see next. Number 20, Future Trunks vs King Cold and Mecha Frieza. Dragon Ball Z. While some Dragon Ball fights last a dozen episodes, others are done and dusted in 10 minutes or so. In one of the best debuts to date, time traveler Trunks shows up to welcome Frieza and his father King Cold to Earth. After a bit of posturing and a quick warm-up, Trunks swiftly gets down to business, where he proceeds to defeat Goku's greatest enemy like it was nothing. A one-sided squash, Trunks brushes off any offense delivered by Frieza and King Cold without breaking a sweat. This fight is certainly satisfying and instantly establishes Trunks as a big deal. Remember, these were the days before everyone was a Super Saiyan.
I wanted nothing but peace. I meant you no harm. I swear it. I am truth.
Number 19, Goku vs King Piccolo. Dragon Ball. The first half of the original Dragon Ball series focused more on adventure and humor rather than full-blown action. This slowly starts to shift with the King Piccolo saga, an arc that greatly raises the stakes and pushes Goku beyond his limits. Following a devastating loss, Goku returns stronger and more determined than ever, leading to a brutal fight with the Demon King. In many ways, this fight serves as the blueprint for the types of battles that would come to define Dragon Ball, and the whole saga holds up quite well. We also get to see what happens when Goku actually uses his head in a more, well, literal sense. Number 18, Vegito vs Super Buu. Dragon Ball Z. Unapologetically ludicrous, this fight is like a microcosm of the entire Buu saga. When Dragon Ball Z pushed fusion to the forefront, everyone wanted to see a Goku and Vegeta combo, and Vegito lived up to expectations. Easily overpowering Super Buu, Vegito toys around with the ancient evil for a couple of episodes, and it's glorious to behold.
Eat this!
A mostly lopsided encounter, Vegito's charming arrogance, and Super Buu's devolution into a panicked mess give this fight a comedic tone, particularly when Candy becomes involved. Although the ending is anticlimactic, Vegito vs Super Buu is a blast while it lasts.
Yeah!
Number 17, Goku vs. Golden Frieza, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. Resurrection F brought back Dragon Ball's most iconic villain, which naturally meant a rematch against Goku had to happen. Unlike their legendary battle from before, Goku's fight against Frieza's ascended form is a short but sweet affair, one boasting great animation. While the two initially seem to be evenly matched, Frieza quickly learns that he is still a ways off from challenging Goku. Weekending aside, this sequence is a fun throwback to one of anime's greatest ever battles. Plus, we did get our first look at Super Saiyan Blue.
What the?
Number 16, Goku vs. Beerus, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. After an extended absence, Dragon Ball made its highly anticipated return in cinematic form, and it did not disappoint. Beerus, the god of destruction, seeks out the mythical Super Saiyan God, a search that ultimately leads him to Goku, with the Earth's fate soon thrown into the equation. While Battle of Gods foreshadows Beerus and Goku's eventual mentor and student dynamic, it certainly doesn't skip out on the final bout.
I will not let you destroy my world!
Transformations, planet-sized balls of fire, and lots of screaming, Goku vs. Beerus offers a healthy helping of classic Dragon Ball Z action. Number 15, Goku vs. Piccolo Jr., Dragon Ball. The original Dragon Ball series went out with one hell of a bang, while also introducing a fan-favorite character. As the son of the Demon King, Piccolo Jr. retains his father's viciousness, techniques, and raw power. All things displayed throughout this fight.
You're right, Junior, but the dragon was resurrected!
Lasting 6 episodes, this battle goes through multiple twists and phases as it steadily builds steam towards a great headbutting climax. Piccolo growing into a giant, the tournament arena's destruction, and Goku going limp. Every moment is not only thrilling, but expands on the personalities of both characters. It's by far one of the young Saiyans' most hard-fought victories.
I told you I'd win!
Number 14, Vegito vs. Fused Zamasu, Dragon Ball Super. Vegito might rarely get the job done, but any fusion improves any arc.
Vegito!
As the future Trunks saga reaches its crescendo, Goku and Vegeta once again combine forces and bodies to take on Fused Zamasu. Compared to the Super Buu battle, Vegito takes this fight more seriously, and Fused Zamasu is by no means completely outmatched. While mostly boiling down to a few memorable attacks, and Vegito punching the god out of Fused Zamasu, this battle feels huge. The fight may last less than a single episode, but it makes full use of every second.
Final Kamehameha!
Number 13, Gotenks vs Super Buu, Dragon Ball Z. The Buu saga is considerably more comedic than the rest of Dragon Ball Z, and this fight is its hilarious masterpiece.
Super Saiyan!
After a lengthy build-up that includes Chi-Chi becoming an egg, Gotenks and Super Buu finally face off in a clash packed with weird special moves and sight gags. Underestimated by Super Buu, Gotenks' cocky and playful personality leads to some rather unique strategies. In the meantime, Piccolo plays the straight man role flawlessly. Even though humor dominates most of this fight, the action is still strong, particularly once Gotenks goes Super Saiyan 3. Number 12, Goku and Trunks vs Black Goku and Zamasu, Dragon Ball Super. Long, grueling fights are obviously wonderful, but sometimes nothing is more effective than a swift beating. One of Dragon Ball's best annihilations happens during Goku and company's trip to the dismal future, ruled by an insidious version of himself. The Saiyans spend most of the arc on the back foot, with both versions of the traitor god Zamasu getting the best of them.
You're really gonna sacrifice yourself to stop us?
At least until they make the unwise decision to inform Goku how they wiped out his wife and child. Then the gloves come off. Goku's anger here is haunting.
I'm really, really mad! And now it's time to pay!
Number 11, Piccolo vs Android 17, Dragon Ball Z. A somewhat forgotten fight due to its placement in the saga, Piccolo's exhausting battle with the murderous android is a highlight of the entire arc. Wearing themselves ragged, the Namekian and android trade blows and energy attacks in an even contest with no clear winner. Blasting through their island battleground and heightened by the impending arrival of Imperfect Cell, this battle blossoms into an absolutely fierce encounter. As Dragon Ball continued, Piccolo became increasingly more marginalized, and this fight with Android 17 is one of the Namekian's final truly great moments. Number 10, Vegeta vs Toppo, Dragon Ball Super. Vegeta goes through plenty of growth throughout Dragon Ball, and this fight illustrates how far the Saiyan Prince has come since the start of the series.
Final Flash! Okay!
After becoming a god of destruction, Toppo begins to wreck everything in sight, but the Universe 11 fighter finds his match in Vegeta. While the actual encounter between Toppo and Vegeta is pretty short, the fight delivers intensity, great animation, and narrative resonance. Besides fists, this is also a battle of ideologies.
You've forsaken all else and dare to call my cause trivial? I fight for Bulma, for Trunks and Bulla. I fight for the oath I made to a fellow warrior, for my Saiyan pride. I fight for all I've built and all I am. Unlike you, I won't abandon all that to play God!
Unlike Toppo, this version of Vegeta refuses to abandon everything simply to gain more power. A resolve the Prince demonstrates by using an improved version of the final explosion. Number 9. Goku vs. Perfect Cell, Dragon Ball Z. After Cell scores a lucky win against Mr. Satan, Goku steps up to the plate to put the ultimate creation through his paces. Perfect Cell might have been able to defeat Vegeta without really trying, but the villain finds Goku to be a stiffer challenge. While the Super Saiyan is on the defensive for the long stretch of the fights, he not only manages to keep up with Cell, but also seems to have a counter for most of his stolen moves. If anything, it's worth repeated viewing for that instant Kamehameha alone. Number 8. Goku and Vegeta vs. Kid Buu, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball has always been about the characters surpassing their limits to take down constantly evolving threats, but the final fight of Z opts for a different approach. Rather than individual might, Goku and Vegeta must work together to stand a chance against Kid Buu. Goku and original Buu's fight is chaotic and engrossing, a battle between near unstoppable forces who could easily detonate planets. Vegeta's minute of desperation is something else entirely, as the Saiyan Prince puts aside his pride and withstands a barrage from Kid Buu to buy time so that Goku can execute the Spirit Bomb. Number 7. Goku vs. Kefla, Dragon Ball Super. For this fight, Super went all in. There's fusion, multiple transformations, a slew of unique and awesome moves, all the screaming in the world, and a conclusion that is spine-tinglingly epic.
Then I guess I'll have to crank it up!
With their backs against the wall, Kale and Caulifla fuse to create Kefla, a Saiyan hybrid who manages to push Goku to his absolute limit through a flurry of attacks that hit quick and hard. Kefla defeating Super Saiyan Blue is a great watch, but things really get going when Ultra Instinct comes into play. Featuring some of the best animation in Super, Goku vs. Kefla is the tournament of power nearly at its best. Number 6. Goku vs. Majin Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z. No other rivalry defines Dragon Ball quite like Goku against Vegeta. Since the early days of Z, a rematch had been brewing between these two Saiyans, as Vegeta grew progressively more envious of Goku's power. Driven by anger, shame, and pride, Vegeta accepts Babidi's influence just so he has a chance of wiping out Goku, once again taking a dip to the dark side. This fight is Vegeta at his most relentless, leading to an explosive duel featuring Goku as largely a reluctant participant. Emotion radiates out of each blow, blast, and monologue.
Would you believe? I almost started to think the Earth was a nice place to live. Do you understand now, Kakarot? That's why I needed Babidi to set me free by releasing the evil in my heart. He has freed me of these petty attachments.
Number 5. Gogeta vs Broly. Dragon Ball Super Broly. Sin fights are so incredible, not even space and time can handle them. Super's cinematic swan song has multiple top-tier bouts, but the finale is just fire. Broly is such a powerhouse, Goku and Vegeta must once again fuse to stand a chance, and this time it falls to Gogeta to get the job done. Boasting breathtaking animation, heart-pounding music, and minutes of non-stop mayhem, this fight weaves a glorious symphony of energy blasts and bone-crushing body blows. Dragon Ball Super Broly is a huge spectacle of a movie, and this fight is the ultimate crowd pleaser. Number 4. Goku vs Vegeta. Dragon Ball Z. Who knew this would be the start of a beautiful friendship? The Saiyan saga reached its apex when Goku squared off against Vegeta, and this battle pretty much set the standard for the rest of Z.
You had your chance.
Nearly every moment of this fight is iconic, be it the pre-battle standoff, Goku's Kaioken power-ups, or the Gallic Gun vs Kamehameha beam struggle. Arrogant, deadly, and fond of a good insult, Vegeta brings out the very best in Goku, both in combat prowess and personality. Vegeta transforming into a great ape and mauling Goku is also savage in the greatest possible way. Number 3. Gohan vs Perfect Cell. Dragon Ball Z. This fight provides more than 10 episodes of pure magic. Once Goku nominates his son for the Cell Games, Gohan enters the ring with the perfect creation, creating a legend in the process.
I can never forgive you for what you've done!
This event goes through multiple incredible phases, starting with Cell's torturous attacks on Gohan and the rest of the Z fighters, leading into the glorious transformation into Super Saiyan 2. Oh, and throw in the beam struggle to end all beam struggles. Littered with timeless moments like Android 16's death and Goku's sacrifice, Gohan and Perfect Cell engage in a perfectly paced fight that doesn't get a beat wrong. Number 2. Goku vs Jiren. Dragon Ball Super. As the Tournament of Power came to a close, Goku and Jiren took center stage for their ultimate confrontation. Dragon Ball Super had already teased this battle earlier on in the arc, but the final fight lets both Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren unleash everything they've got. The animation is fantastic, arguably the best in all of Super, as each attack can be felt throughout the multiverse. The scintillating action is enhanced by Goku and Jiren's conflicting ideologies, while the fact all universes are on the line certainly adds to the drama. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Goku vs Frieza. Dragon Ball Z. If Goku vs Piccolo and Vegeta wrote the formula for epic Dragon Ball fights, then his battle with Frieza perfected it. The Space Tyrant is the ideal villainous counterpart to Goku, so much so that in all his genocidal glory, he ended up triggering the event that was Goku's switch to Super Saiyan. Even before that unforgettable transformation, this fight is already excellent, as Goku strategically tries to defeat a sadistic enemy who is far more powerful than him. Once Goku goes blonde and inspires Frieza to discard any semblance of self-control or cool, this battle ascends to superstardom, while Namek disintegrates into dust. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.